Good morning. How are you guys? How did you sleep? Did you have a good night's sleep? Did you get some rest? Uh, I'm just as I'm in just as pissy of a mood as I was last night. So, like all night long, I had my internal. Good morning. All night long, I had my internal struggles about what transpired. So I'm still kind of like, ah. Anyway. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, last night ended up being a bust. I shouldn't have went. Um, oh my god, did you guys watch that? Did you guys watch that shit last night? I did. I so did. I even clicked the link and was waiting to get let up on panel, but it never happened. So that hypnotic drifter had to go up there and run her dick smacker and say all kinds of things that nobody wanted to hear. Not even Sinner. So anyway, hypnotic drifter. Seriously, whatever. Yeah, you're a part-time job. Oh well, listen. Cool, cool, Queen Bella. You can come over here. I'll work for you. It'll be fine. You're a part-time job. Cool. I'll work you. But don't expect any benefits. Well, that's fine. I got that covered on my own. I got my own insurance. I'm not worried about it. Good morning, Brenda. Oh, that's what was said last night about you? Oh, well, damn, Queen Bella. Shit, I must not have gotten in there. I didn't get in there till it was like 2/3 over. I didn't find out about it until it was like 2/3 over. I'm like, what? And then I got a phone call. I sent it. It got sent to me. I clicked into it. Good morning, Andy. I clicked into it. I got a phone call. Well, I didn't get a phone call. My neighbor stopped by. And then she left. That's why it was towards the beginning. Oh, what was it? Sinner, Sinner had a whole entire come apart last night. And my message to him was going to be, dude, you're in grief. Get the fuck off YouTube. There is nothing that's going to come out of you being on YouTube that's going to help your grief. Period. The end. Good morning, Sunshine Lover. So, that was the only thing I wanted to say to him was, take some time off of YouTube. There is nothing, if you are grieving and your grief is awful, there is nothing that's going to help it out here on YouTube right now. There's just nothing that's going to help it. And when he said that he has been miserable for a month and a half, well, that's about the time that his dad's been gone. No, it should not. You're right, Queen Bella. It should not. But you know what? I did it too. I used to come out here and pick fights because I wanted other people to feel as awful as I felt. I understand it. Well, hello, Messy Bessie. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right by any means. What I'm saying is I made those same poor choices too. That's what I'm saying. Oh, God, we gotta get our pills filled. Okay, well, I guess we gotta do that today. I should be calling those in this morning. Because I don't know. No, we only have one more dose left. Oh, no. We can't have that. We got a weekend coming. And Queen Bella, I agree with you. You shouldn't do that. But you know what? It happens. It happens. You're welcome. Take your meds, everybody. I'm trying to get back on the early train. Because next week will be all early mornings because we'll be out at Birdie's. And Birdie gets up at like 6:30 in the morning. I didn't have to have blood sugar done. All right. My God, my house is... Oh. I'm not saying that it's right, and I'm not excusing it, but I also understand why he's been a little more, he's lashed out a little bit more, and generally it's those that are closest to us that we lash out and attack towards. Now, it doesn't mean that it's okay. It doesn't mean that it's right. What it means is that it's somebody in grief, and you have to give them a wide berth. So, but I didn't get to go up there. I didn't get to say what I wanted to say. So, somebody else was running their mouth too long about points that he didn't even give any shits about. So, and honestly, it probably wouldn't have. It would have fallen on deaf ears anyway, because he doesn't seem to be at a point where he wants to actually hear the message to make the hurt go away. And he did sound like he was drinking last night, which means he's also put his sobriety, what little bit of sobriety he had when he should have gotten off the internet and gone to a meeting, is what should have happened. But listen, I'm not his boss. Not the boss of him. Not the boss of her. Not the boss of them. So, but what I can do is understand what is going on and say, you know, dude, get off the internet. Okay. Yep. Grief is a roller coaster. You can start at a good place, and by the time you go on that ride for your first initial emotional wave, you can already be in a bad spot. And then you can get on that roller coaster again, and you can end up at a bad spot. Or you can start at you can end up at a bad spot and get off at a good place. So grief sucks. And I'm not saying that it's not okay to make others bleed too, just because you're bleeding. But it happens. Yeah, that's the other part. Sometimes you get stuck in that loop where you just literally go back and forth between making people mad and making yourself feel better. Good morning, One Way Street. Grief is a fickle beast, I heard him say last night. And it goes on forever. And it does. But the further you get through it, the more you get into it, the further you get away from what happened, the thing that caused the grief, the less grief hurts. And then there's that acceptance thing. And then you realize that you're still alive and you have to live and do, right? It's okay to have sad days. It's okay to miss them. That grief is love. I get that, what is true. So, my other advice to you, sinner, is to not lash out at those that actually care about you, because uh, you can really push people away during this time. Yeah, the first year is rough. Look at that little robin. Well, good morning. I think we all do. I think we all push people away when we, or they just don't know how to tolerate. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to just sit in silence because they've not had to go through it. Oh, Queen Bella, I'm not telling you to go back or anything like that. Not by any means. No, Queen Bella, I'm not telling you to go back. Not by any means. You know, sometimes it's healthier. Sometimes it's healthier just to separate like that and just be done. Even the unlovable people care about out here. Nobody wants to see somebody hurting, struggling. I mean, well, there are a few, I suppose. But on average, nobody wants to see anybody spiraling, burning it down. But boy, he was mean last night, too. So I just hope that maybe today is a better day for him. And that's all. Like I said, I don't have to be an asshole all the time. I can sit back from afar. Oh, it's going to be warm already. Yeah, I've had people say that to me too, and they don't understand. They don't understand. How do you move forward when your world is black and white? I've been told that. I had a lot of friends that told me that. It's time to move forward. Come on, come forward. And those were the first friends that I cut off. Well, and Queen Bella, that is absolutely a request he should fulfill. You went to bed at 5:30, Fred? Oh man, you had a rough one. You were done with this day, weren't you, buddy? I should have just went to bed at 5:30. Would have saved myself a whole bunch of heartache and consternation. Yeah, that's true. What is true? Yeah, sometimes they can't move forward. That right there, what is true? That right there. And about halfway through it, you realize, oh shit, this was not coming out the way I meant it to come out. But you're already so far down that road that you might as well just roll with it and say a couple more mean things and then walk away. Yeah. That, what is true right there. It's not right to be angry and lash out at people, but you don't even realize it until it's already happened. And then you see the look on their face and they're like, what the fuck? Yep, pretty much. Welcome to my world. Don't even know why that happened. It just did. And I heard somebody that was deep in grief. That's what I heard. And that's why I wanted to tell him to take some time off. Just get off the internet for a bit. Don't let this add to the immense amount of grief that you're already going through. Don't let it add to it, right? Oh well. All good. And I'm sorry, Queen Bella. You are not a full-time job with no benefits. That's a horrible thing to say. That's absolutely atrocious. Well, because grief, anger is a big part of grief, right? Anger is a big. People are angry and they don't even realize it because they're so sad. Grief is a fickle beast. The majority of 2025, I don't remember. Like, I can pick out little blurbs. Oh, well, there you go, Queen Bella. And even better is the fact that you protected yourself. Because you do know grief, you protected yourself and removed yourself from the situation. Good on you. Well, that's true. A one-way street. Anger is a familiar emotion. You want to go outside? My little girl. My little girl in her little red polka dotted dress. Good morning. Mwah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Oh, yes, so sweet of you. You want to go outside, go potty? Yeah. Go outside, go potty before you pee on my floor. Yeah. Okay. You guys have got to see her little dress. Look at how cute she looks. Itty bitty in a little red dress. Yeah, you're right. What is true? It can be. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. All right, let's go outside. Yeah, what is true, that's pretty accurate. The one thing I'm grateful for is that my grief is not that strong. It's not as strong as it used to be. And I'm very grateful for that. And I'm very sorry for. Oh my goodness, you're getting a new puppy, B. Frank. Have a Cavapoo. So King Charles Cavalier, Poodle, and what's the Hava? Oh my goodness, it's going to be a curly little ball of Havanese. Oh, oh, that's going to be so cute, B. Frank. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a curly little fluff ball. She's 11 weeks old. Oh my goodness. You met her yesterday. Oh, how exciting. What color curls is she? Is she like a brown? Like the King Charles Cavalier color? The caramel color they are? And does she have knees? She's all white with a black head and white curls on top. Oh my goodness. And does she have knees? You know, she's a Havanese. Does she have knees? She's out here sitting here solar charging. Little tiny knees. Look at her solar charging. My neighbor came and cut down my branch that was hanging over my doorway. I was so grateful. She caught me yesterday out here. I realized I don't have a hairdryer. You're going to name her Tilly. Oh. I realized I don't have my hairdryer. I don't know where I lost it at, somewhere along the way. And so I was out here in the sun yesterday trying to get my hair to dry enough so that I could braid it because it was like soaking wet. When do you get to get her, B. Frank? I don't miss the old Angela, but thank you. Come on, sis. I don't miss her. I don't miss her at all. Oh, tomorrow she gets to come home. Oh, how exciting. Oh, how exciting. Get a puppy, they said. It'll be life-changing, they said. You ready for it, B. Frank? She's so much happier with her little dress on. She's just so much happier with her little dress on. A pet skunk? No. I don't need a pet skunk. I got this little one. How are you, Marv? I got this little one. I'm good. You're not allowed to have those in my state, unfortunately. You can't have a pet skunk and you can't have a pet raccoon. You ready now? Good. I'm glad, be frank. Tired. Was it a long night, Marv? Did you have to go chasing anybody? Marv's a security guard. Occasionally he gets to go on foot chases and shit. You got your puppy at the animal shelter? What kind of puppy is she? Just a model? A 16-hour shift. Oof, Marv. That's a long day. Well, if anybody can work a 16-hour, it would be you. I suppose now you're going to go to the gym. Yeah. Oh, that's my husband, Marv. So if he takes shots at you, it's okay. Marv's my other husband. So it's a little awkward right now. Both my husbands are in the chat together. Yeah, it's a little awkward. Oh, a Karen Terrier. Oh. And he got hers from the vet. He wasn't a puppy. He was like 4. He was like a overdue puppy. Okay, you're going to skedaddle now then? Okay. Sorry the other husband got here first. I'll poke you later. Awkward. My 2 internet husbands, like, look, what is the probability of that happening? Both my internet husbands being in here at the same time. Hey, Marv, when you come up, Fred's going to come out from Minnesota and we're all going to go fishing together. We're going to go whitewater rafting and fishing. It'll be fun. So you guys get to become friends now, okay? Oh, jeez. Okay. You're too serious, sir. Foolishness. Oh, you're the only person that doesn't bring foolishness to my channel. I bring a lot of foolishness to my channel. See, kind of like right now. Yes, you did sign up for whitewater rafting. Yes, I signed us all up. All 3 of us are going whitewater rafting. Yeah, absolutely. When we, or what is true? You know what? I don't think I've ever actually gone out and purchased a dog. You want to go? Now we're going to we can either do the bighorn or the bighorn or the bighorn. Yeah, no, we don't have Jackson Hole money. No, we do the Bighorn. It flows from south to north. It's much more fun. Like, we can drop in the middle of the state and end up by the Montana-Wyoming border. All the way. No, I've never bought a dog. Have I? Wait, I did buy one dog. I did buy one dog. I bought her from a breeder. I paid a lot of money for her. She got hit by a car. Totally my own fault. Yeah, it's the Bighorn. Oh, how exciting, B. Frank. Yeah, well, years ago, Huck, you probably paid out the nose for that, but now it's even. You're going to give two nostrils, an entire arm, and like from the knee down on the leg to go do it. You're talking like $460 a person. Yeah, Jackson's prices have gotten ridiculous. When you could pay $180 and go for a full day with fishing on the Bighorn. Oh, you're in my bushes. Well, get out of the bushes and come in and say hello. Make a cup of coffee. You don't got to sit in the bushes. I went to go to adopt a dog when I went to go get Tucker, my other tiny little dog that I had for years and years, 21 years to be exact. But he ended up picking me. I went to go get a different dog. Oh, Huck, Jackson's crazy. The prices are just ridiculous. I can't even afford to buy fuel in Jackson, so I stay away from it. And if you could afford those prices, you could live comfortably in the rest of the state. Because Jackson's really, really, really expensive. Well, there's no reason to hide in the bushes. You drive up for the day to be a tourist? Nah. Mm-mm. The only thing fun about Jackson is the Alpine Slide. That's the only thing fun about Jackson is the Alpine Slide. Jeez. Well, I'm in quite the conundrum. Got into a fight with my friend. Now my husbands are fighting. I'm in quite the little conundrum mess. This is great. On a back road with an exchange of $100. You got a back road. No, I know, Fred. I'm just fucking with you. It's fine. Yeah, I don't think Marv knows how to take the joke. I probably shouldn't joke about things like that with somebody else. Yes, I've got 2 of them. Yes. That's the reason I want to go back to Jackson, Huck, right there. The Alpine roller coaster and the Alpine slide. When I was in my 20s, oh, I must have been I must have just been about 21. I lived in Cody, and I had like 3 days that I had nothing to do. And my friend Lisa had 3 days off, and like that was just nothing. We never had days off. Not to mention 3 days off, the two of us to have the same 3 days off at the same time. And we took off and we went to Jackson. Middle of the day, we take off, and we like early, like probably about this time of the morning, we take off. And oh no, I was just teasing. We're not polyamorous. No, I was just teasing. Um, we did the Alpine slide. I don't know. I think we spent probably a good portion of the afternoon. We got a motel room, went out into the bars that night, had a lot of fun. Followed the group from the bar to the little diner. And then we ended up, the guys that we met at the bar, we ended up going horseback riding with them the next day. Didn't know who they were. Yeah, I think back to those kind of things that we used to do, and I'm lucky to be alive. Met up with a group of strangers, got on some horses, and rode into the backcountry. Yeah, not exactly my smartest. I did what is true. And that was before days of cell phones and air tags and all that stupid shit, right? No, I had said that about my two husbands. Because I split the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Saturday is my day. Anyway. Yeah. I screwed that up. I shouldn't have. Yes, you always have to have a day for yourself. I don't know what is true. I think I shared that on my community wall, my security tab. On my security wall. I lost my coffee. Oh. Just that little bit of standing on concrete I did last night, my back fucking is not happy today. They had it about 6 or 8 years ago, and then they took it away, and now they brought it back, and I'm like, oh. I haven't decided if I like it or not. It's definitely been an O. Oh, it might. I didn't think about that. I don't even know if it'll do away with the Discord nonsense, though, because Although it makes me wonder if that's not going to be like what their alternative is. And I don't know. It's definitely going to make it easier for for subscribers to reach out. And if somebody has a problem with you, they're going to be able to get to your inbox. Be frank, you can actually message directly with the creator. You have direct messaging with anybody that's on YouTube. Not just a creator, but anybody that's on YouTube. There's a direct messaging feature now. Good morning, Spitfire. Yeah. They had it a few years ago. I want to say like 6 or 8. And you could directly, I think you can go to the person's YouTube page and you can click on it directly, and then it pops up a little thing where you can send a message. Oh, you had to be sent the invite for your message button to show up. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's some people have it, and then once they invite you to it, then it pops up. Oh, Ruby in the storms. Your poor girl. She just doesn't do well in the storms, does she? There's my coffee. Fred, I was wrong. I was wrong yesterday, Fred. It was only 42 when I got up. It's probably 49 right now. But yesterday morning it was only 42 when I got up. I think it could be problematic as well. That's just disgusting. Did you see how much snow Yellowstone got, Fred? I mean, they got quite a bit. Cody got snow. Jackson got snow. It's the middle of June, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, and we've got a fucking cold trough that's come in and sat down over our little area, and there, like, for the next 2 weeks, we are lower. We're supposed to be 20 to 30 degrees below normal. Well, I don't know what normal is, but I know today it's supposed to be about 80. Oof. It's definitely, like at night, it's definitely getting quite a bit cooler than it had been. You know, normally it stays in like the 60s overnight right now, and it's dropping down into the 40s. By the time I got home last night, I wouldn't have been able to be in bare shoulders for long. I would have had to have, probably by the second set, I would have had to have put my jacket on and my legs would have been freezing because it was chilly. When I went to bed last night, I turned the air conditioner off. I opened my bedroom window and put a fan in it. And my bedroom stayed nice and cool. The living room, not so much, but 90s for you? Wow. Yeah, B. Frank, you'll get it. You should have that by Monday. Oh, it's the best sleep ever. Do you guys do that? Well, I guess you guys aren't where it's really cool again. But that's my favorite thing to do, is to be able to turn the air conditioner off, put the fan in the window, and then it drops the whole temperature of the bedroom. Oh, that's my favorite thing. Those are my favorite sleep-in nights. Those are my favorites. Two days of wind were horrid. Oh, I don't want more wind. I think Wednesday was the worst of our wind too, Huck. It was crazy windy on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, Wednesday was really windy, and then yesterday was just a really nice day. Yeah, I think so too, Huck. All right, well, we gotta go get the fan, and we're gonna put the fan in the door. Hi, Littlest. What are you doing? I know, you heard I opened the door. No, you stay in here. You do this every fucking morning. I open the door, and then you think it's time for you to run in and out. All right. Well, we're going to live in a wind tunnel for a little bit. Yes, did you guys take your meds? I took mine early. I took mine first thing this morning. Well, come on. Come here. Come here, Wiggly. Come here. Hi. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Okay. Nope, you stay in here. Oh my God, she's so cute in this little dress. Hey. Hi. No, off. Hey, sit. Get yourself under control. If you get yourself under control, I'll give you a cookie. You want a cookie? Okay. Sit. Sit. Good girl. You want one of these? Is this what you want? Crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. So good, huh? So good. What else do you want? Ooh, look at that face. I can't not give you one. Oh, she hears the birds. It fits her perfectly, Selma. I put that on her yesterday, and she immediately went and curled right up. Calmed down, curled up, and was like a whole different dog. I thought that's all it took was putting a shirt on you. Good girl. The littlest girl, hi. Oh my goodness. Such a sweet girl. Oh, be frank, you're gonna love her. I just know how sweet it is when Addie comes over and wants to sit in my lap. And when they choose you, right? They pick you. And it's like the best feeling in the world. My goodness, this one is super vocal when somebody comes to the door. Holy shit, she growls and does her woo-woos, and she's crazy when somebody knocks on the door. Oh, Eric, it was a mess. It was okay. I didn't stay real long. It ended up being a mess. So it's no big deal. I just know that I don't have to go do that again. I think we'll stick to solo activities. Activities that don't require other people being involved. Oh, it's okay, Eric. It's no big deal. It's fine. Well, this one acts like she has no voice or anything until a stranger comes around. When a stranger comes around, then this one like has this huge voice, and it's pretty crazy. My face is on the video cover, Eric. Oh, Lord. Well, thank you, Eric. That's very kind of you to say. So I was a beautiful asshole last night. Cool. Because my friend told me I was an asshole. I was like, okay. Well, now I can retort back with a beautiful asshole. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. It caused a whole bunch of problems last night. It's okay, though. Oh, it's okay, Eric. The way we're rolling with it was I mistook a conversation that was not about me for being about me. So that's how we're rolling with it. I'm going to just let it roll that way. I made an assumption and my assumption was wrong, which is fine. I saw that shit show, Huck. I came home from my own shit show and turned that shit show on. Come on, sis. Yes, outside. Alex is a dumbass and thinks he's getting arrested for threatening people will be good for his career. I don't know what that means, Bree. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm not sure who Alex is. Oh, that guy Alex, shake my head. In my opinion, that was for money. His daughter has her Cash App rolling on that 857 channel, and I'm absolutely... Oh, that heavily... No, the Man Baby shit show was Sinner, Brie. Sinner had a whole come apart last night, too. The one, that heavily tatted guy, that big... The one that looks like he just walked out of prison. He's one of those that eats with his hands. He's another one of those Neanderthals that eat with their hands and not their utensils. So now you're telling me that there were multiple shit shows going on at one time. Well, boy, you guys are just twice in 3 days. Twice in 3 days? How the hell? Twice in 3 days he got arrested? And all of his arrests happened on the... What? What the fuck? I had no idea I was missing this good of a shit show. This one will be a felony more than likely. For being on that side of the street? Well, there's clips everywhere. Huck, I listened to Sinner and then I went to bed. I think all of that shit was still popping off. People were still trying to get on panel by the time I went and crawled in bed because I was like, nope. And I didn't even look. He resisted arrest. It was a shit show. All right, well, this is why I'm going to need you guys to get your direct messaging together so that somebody can direct message me, hey, come watch the shit show. Like, we need to just have, like, a poop emoji and popcorn, and then the link. Oh, Huck, how do you know? You weren't even watching it. You don't even know what transpired on that. You weren't even watching it. Wow. Hell, if I would have known that, I would have tried to throw a punch or something, so I could have got arrested too. If all the assholes are getting arrested Thursday night, it should have been Thursday night fights. Wow. What did you find? Hey, what did you find? Let me see. Drop it. Oh, it's bark. You can have it. Come on. You went and wrestled you up a new piece of bark. She's so fucking happy with herself. I got a new piece of bark. I got a new piece of bark. Mom let me have it. What is it? Hey, drop it. Drop it. Yeah, you can't have that little teeny tiny piece of bark. You don't need that. Wow. Oh, shit. Get up, you're under arrest. They said they had a direct order to come and arrest him. I think he may have called the cops himself. They're being weird down there. Oof, Jesus Christ. Here, I got all bent out of shape about. Hey, TGIF, motherfuckers. Hey, doodles.
Good morning. Look, Doodles, she got a dress. Salma sent her 2 dresses and 2 harnesses. So she wearing her little red polka dotted dress. It's got red hearts on it. Sister, come here. Come here. Come here. How cute is she? How cute is she? Salma sent him to her. Come on, sis, let's go. Hi. What are you doing? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where'd you lose it at? I don't see it. Wait, is it up under here? No, it's not behind the couch. I bet it's under the couch. Is her ball underneath there? Did you guys see it? I don't see your ball underneath there either. Damn it. What'd you do with it, sis? So Alex got arrested. Anybody else out there get arrested? Hey, get back in here. And she's gone. Anybody else get arrested? I think the ball actually rolled underneath the couch last night. 2 others, can't remember the names. Wow. So they're not playing down there in Tucson anymore. Yeah, we can all say Mark safe from arrest. No, just Alex last night. Come on, sis. Come on. Let's go. You want a cookie? Come on. Was he actually disturbing the peace? I don't know. Hang on a second. Alex was horrible last night. So, was Juice the one that got arrested the day before? Oh my God. Wow, Bree. They wouldn't stop. Alex won again, and after getting a ticket and being arrested the last time. Absolutely. And it's awful that it took them this long to finally get that put in place. I kind of think of it like Quentin Simons outside of Billy Joe's house. Hey, Candace. So, Doodles, last night, my friend's employee made a comment about, well, that's her ghetto ass friend. And pretty sure it was in reference to me, but she immediately, the person that said it, said, no, I was talking about my daughter's friend. Okay, so we live in Worland, Wyoming. Population 4,300. Predominantly white. Brown would be the next. Hispanic would be the next highest population. So you're going to talk about somebody else's kid as being a ghetto ass friend? I got a problem with that too. So if it wasn't me you're referring to, but you're referring to somebody else's minor child. Anyway, so that's what my issue was last night. I got referred to as the ghetto ass friend. My question is, where's the ghetto? That's my question. Where's the ghetto? Because if that's the case, then you're slumlords because you manage the property that's in the ghetto. Anyway, there we go. A portable tent porta potty with him and uses it in the middle of the street. Mm-hmm. Yes, Candace. I don't know, Remy. I want to know in a town that's predominantly white with 4,300 people where the ghetto is. That's what I want to know. And I wonder if that little girl's mom knows that you're calling her ghetto. Eric's like, oh my God, he does what? Yes, he brings a portable porta potty and he uses it in the middle of the street. There you go, Eric. You read it right the first time. Can we be ghettoese? But see, that's the thing that's different, you guys. That's the one thing that you have to remember. We are so used to policing ourselves in the things that we say that we don't use certain slang terms. We don't, and I say that as people that are on YouTube for the most part, we know where the hot button words are and we don't use them. The people in my real life still use them. They've not caught up to where we are, and I get referred to as woke all the time. So, it's good. Hey, at least he's yeah, that's the problem, one-way street. It's small town mentality. So, ugly. Well, well, there's a reason people don't say it anymore, right, Remy? Because it's considered offensive. Come on, kid. Go in. What jerked your chain? Doodles? My God, you would think she was part beaver the way she likes to chew on the bark. Oh, yeah, sorry, Doodles. I apologize. We've had like 4 conversations going on at once. Well, and that's why I said, do you really seriously think that that was meant towards a child? No, I don't. I don't. You know how when people get a couple drinks in and they get a little bit loud? Yeah, that's what happened. Uh-oh, that was Mason. Mason's awake now. That's what I thought, Remy. And that's why I removed myself, because from there it was only going to get worse. And the only thing that in that moment, the one thing I gave thanks for was my sobriety. Because if I had been the old me, if that had been the old me, I would have already been 3 drinks in. And the minute I heard that, I would have just walked over and popped her in the face, not even thinking twice. That's legitimately what my response would have been. I would have just walked over and I would have popped her in the face had I been drinking. I did not. I was not. Had a Mr. Pibb. Oh, I'm not. Listen, I've already been rounds with the person that said it, right? I've already been 2 or 3 rounds, and I've gone and talked to my friend about her employee multiple times. As a matter of fact, the night before, we had just had the same conversation about that person being really mean to me. Rude, short, dismissive, a whole... And like the other girls that live in the same complex as I have seen it. And they're like, God, she doesn't like you. Yeah, no shit. That's a good reminder, Remy. It's a really good reminder. Come on, old man. Let's go over here and pee. Come on. You're not even in the sun, old man. Come on. You're grumpy. That's okay, Doodles. You can be grumpy today. I was pretty grumpy last night. Yeah, that's not what counts. Go ahead, Doodles. We can all be grumpy together. It is a her issue. It's not a me issue. I was on the receiving end of her issue. This isn't something I can change. It isn't anything I've done. It's that person. Which, the question of that is, did then my friend speak poorly of me? I don't understand why anybody out here is slut-shaming anybody. I don't get it. Because as much time as everybody spends on the internet, we all know nobody's getting laid. As much time as everybody's out here on the internet, we know that they're not getting laid. So, come on now. Come on, Mason. Come on, old man. Hey, come on. Let's go in your yard. Go in your yard. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. The pout fish. What is a pout fish? Listen, I can understand being frustrated with somebody and saying that they're high maintenance. You know, I can understand that. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, the pout fish is a children's book. Okay. Right, Doodles. It's just dumb to slut shame. Slut shaming on the internet. Ooh, sick burn, dude. You called me a slut. Probably was in my younger days. I gotta go find a lighter. He's a grumpy fish who has a perpetual frown that should be turned upside down. Well, that's the problem when you think that you're a pretty girl, but you're pretty ugly on the outside. That's the problem with that, a one-way street. When you're kind of ugly on the outside, but you believe that you're pretty because people have told you all your life that you're pretty. Right. That's true, Brie. Um, well, put it this way. Her outfit that she was wearing, uh, when she bent over to fill out the registration form, you could see 2 inches of her ass crack. So if you were right up close, you couldn't see it. But if you were walking up to the table, you got a full view of her bare ass. That's why I was like, did she just call that? Did she just call me that? This being said from somebody dressed like a hoochie mama, and you're calling me ghetto. Okay. I thought that maybe she was practicing to sun her perineum. Boy, she would have been really pissed if I would have worn my other dress where my tits all stuck right out, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, she would have been mad about that one, I'm sure. No, see, Eric, the problem was is I couldn't say anything. I just removed myself from the situation. I made one comment that just said, "You ghetto ass girlfriend's going home. Your ghetto ass friend's going home." And I left. Because saying something would have only made it even worse. It would have made a whole big scene. She's one of those. Whatever. My braid still stayed in though. And then I put the rest of my hair in another great big long braid. She probably will. She might. She might not. I might end up needing something from her in the future. You know what I mean? So it's just best to let it drop, is what I assume. Well, it wasn't a beauty contest, right? It wasn't like we were all going to be lined up to be judged to see who was the prettiest. No. Well, see, Remy, here was the thing. I knew I was going to be around people that were mm, how do I put that? I knew that I was going to be around people that still are in the work environment, that still, that are in the face of the community. So I knew that I needed to make sure that I was dressed appropriately. And that was fine because that eye makeup really pissed my eyes off. They're all puffy and watery today. So it's fine. How do you women wear makeup every fucking day? Well, Salmon, that's kind of. Oh, good job, good job, Remy. Up until a few months ago, Sam, I didn't own any either. No one cares at work. Oh, wow, Sam. Right. Something that compared to yours. Yeah. When what we really need to be is our own best friends, right, Doodles? What you got? You so happy. Hi, old man. Mm. Good morning, Selma. Look, it fits. It fits, Selma. They both fit her just perfectly. That came from Salma. Salma sent her the dress. Oh my goodness, Selma, I put it on her, and you would think that it was a little force field or something because you talk about her turning into a different little dog. Kind of a comfort vest, yeah. She absolutely, like, I tried to take it off of her last night, and there was no taking it off of her. She was like, nope, leave me alone. Nope, leave me alone. I like this. And it fits her. I put her in one of the harnesses, Selma. She was like, what the fuck is this? And the other one fits him too. Oh my goodness, Selma. It was so sweet. Right after I got off here yesterday, the mail lady delivered it. And so I opened the package and I held him up to her, and she like pawed at the red one. So we put the red one on her. She's not eating rocks. She's eating a piece of bark off the tree. She's chewing on it, and she breaks it up into teeny tiny little fucking pieces. She's not eating poo. No, she's eating a piece of bark. See, she has this thing for bark. I guess she's eating tree poo. Your girl is 14. Well, he's somewhere in that age bracket. He's between 12 and 14. And if I did it right, and Temu sends me the right thing, I got a big piece of green AstroTurf carpet stuff coming. I paid like $18 for it. It's supposed to be 6 by 10. So if I did it right, it should fit, because there's 6 across and there's 8 up. So this should have, next week after we get home, this should have grass in it. I'm such a good boy. I'm such a good boy. He is really soft. Him is really soft, huh, buddy? Yeah, I groom them both. They just get shaved right down. He's about a month ahead of her. You just ate that. You chewed that entire piece up. His hair is perfect. Except for when I give him a bad haircut. But it always grows back in nice. Oh, a massage in the morning. Yeah, he always grows out really nicely. And then pretty soon he'll start getting curls, but I'll probably shave him down this week while we're out at the farm. And then they'll both be on the same shaving schedule. They bring so much joy to my life. And him getting comfortable being in this yard is even better. She comes right out and goes right into her yard. Mason, he'll go around it. He'll walk past it. He'll sniff at it. But he hates going in the gate, and I can't figure out why. Dude, you got shit in your tail. Shake your back end off, Mason. She's like, no, I'm not going over there. She'll make me drop it. So this is pretty much what I'm spending my day doing. I think we're going to make chicken and noodles tonight. I got those 4 little tenders left. And I have that carrot, celery, and onion that I need to use. So I think we're going to make a small batch of chicken and noodles. You want to go inside? Yeah, that's what I thought, Selma. And I can do it either on the stovetop or in the slow cooker. I had to look it up too, Doodles. I kept seeing thought, and it means that hole over there. Come on. Come on, you thoughts. Come on, let's go. You are not alone in having to have looked that up, Doodles. I kept seeing it thrown around. And I was like, what is that? What is thought? Thought. Okay. I think we're going to have our second cup of coffee. If you haven't taken your meds, take your meds. We took ours early this morning. Oh, Doodles. I listened to that last night, and she sounds batshit fucking crazy. Tell her. Tell her to stop it. If you don't like it, tell her to stop. Tell her. She was going a mile a fucking minute. Like, it didn't matter what was being said. She overtalked it. Okay, sis. Sis. Addie. Stop. I'm sorry, Mason. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Sorry. In a minute, I'm making coffee. In a minute. So this is the other shirt Salma got her. Salma sent her this other shirt. And then she sent her a little pink harness. The red heart shirt. And a purple harness. And that's really cute. It's got iridescent moons and stars on it. So, Addie got some clothes. And it's very kind of Selma to send those to me, and I'm very appreciative. Mason's like, can I please go outside, Mom? Please, can I go outside? Please? I'll be really good. In a minute. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll take you out. Give me a minute. I'm not into communist kickball. I'm just not. Thanks, though. Sure, somebody will have a problem with me saying that. But no thanks. No thanks. YouTube is having a whole big, if you're in their Partner Perks program, there's a shit ton of opportunities for YouTube swag if you cover if you're doing anything pertaining to the World Cup. There's a shit ton of swag that you can get by putting in the right hashtags that they provide and all of that, but I don't like football or soccer or whatever the fuck you call it. That's just not mine. Ooh, look at that. He looks like Brown Death. Oh, that's going to be a good cup of coffee. It looks like Brown Death. Doodles, why are you apologizing? Why are you apologizing? You're allowed to come in opinionated. Everybody else comes in opinionated, so why are you apologizing? I think it's just fine. I appreciate your opinions, and I'm just sorry that I can't go off of all of the suggestions that you guys have said. I don't want it to turn into a bigger issue than I'm still pretty new in my lease, so there's still a lot of months to go, right? And I don't want to deal with that. It's okay, Queen Bella. Listen, you guys are feeling some type of a way. It's fine. How many mornings do I get on here and I'm like, I mean, I think we all do it. I mean, I woke up feeling some type of a way this morning that was just like, are you kidding me? Normally, the only reason I feel like this is because somebody on YouTube has disappointed me greatly, right? I'm so used to it being on this and not in my real life. And when this hit my real life, I was like, whoa. I think I like my internet friends better. All good. Okay, Mason, you want to go outside? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on, Moog. He's getting to the point where he's really hard of hearing and you have to bend over and like make eye contact with him. He's getting to that point in his life. I honestly thought it was selective hearing, but the more that I realize that I have to bend down, and once I catch his eye, once I get into his line of sight, then it's like it clicks for him. And I noticed the other night, it was probably about 5:30, and I let him out, and he kind of walked out the door, and then he just stood there and kind of stood for just a few minutes like, what did I come out here for? And I spoke to him, and he would like brought him right back into his world. So I don't know. He's just a little old man. Right, Selma? I felt the same way. Good girl, sis. Him solar maxing. And sister doesn't ignore her environment very well either, though. Holy hell, it's bright out here. If he ignores it, maybe it'll go away like the bills do. No, they don't exactly go away. They show up at your doorstep. And one of them yellow envelopes that says shut off notice. Hey, come on. Hmm. Oh, God, we're going to go roll in something. Please don't do that. Hey, get out of there. Get out of that. Gross. Come on. Hey. They're so fucking weird. They will not go back to their yard until they go back together. Go back to your yard. Mason's like, no, I gotta go over here and pee, Mom. Come on, go to your yard. You watched until it wasn't fun last night. What part, Doodles? All of last night was ugly. Oh, God damn it, I just shut my hair in the door. Fuck. Yeah, Queen Bella, it makes everybody sad. Well, I don't know. I guess there's probably some people that are out there like cheering on, yay, he's broken. Because it seems like people really want to cheer the brokenness on, because then when they're broken, then they act out. And the loud manic talking with the low-key troll in the background. Yeah, that was something else, wasn't it? It was something else. And did you see how fast Ellie went from Team Emmy to Team Melissa? I didn't see that he was being too obedient with her, but I could be wrong. I felt like he was being very antagonistic. But I didn't see his loyalty to her. I heard him speak of his loyalty towards Emmy, but he did not speak that way towards Melissa. I don't know. The one thing I will say, though, is that two people that are in grief, sometimes that becomes a sinking ship and it doesn't do well. Very much so, Doodles. It was. Like, you kind of got to look behind the curtain last night. Hmm. Ooh, I did get some swag before I left, Doodles. I picked up one of these. It's a fan. I had to grab one because it's going to become a template for something else. But I thought it was pretty cool. I bet they paid an arm and a leg for these motherfuckers. You know, Jules, I don't even know if that's the case that she doesn't care. Because from the conversations that I've had with her, she has a very big heart and she's very caring. Or she comes off that way. Because I've had a few conversations with her. Oh, no, I didn't see that coming either. I totally, like, that one caught me off. I was like, whoa, we're throwing shots every which way. We are windmilling, and it doesn't matter which direction we are windmilling in. We are just throwing shots, and wherever they land, they land. Stay. You don't need to go. Well, you know. I think at times we all chase things that we can't have, right? Yeah, can we talk about that? Like, we were calling everybody dumb cunts, dumb bitches, stupid fucks last night. Throwing the R word around. Well, I think, Doodles, I think that's probably because it wasn't about her with him. It was about Emmy with him and their friendship. I'm really sorry, Queen Bella. It was. The R word was in abundance last night. And if I can eliminate it from my vocabulary, he can too. Oh, Selma, it was rough last night. And then I guess the streamers outside of Nancy Guthrie's got arrested too. It was a crazy night apparently on YouTube. I don't know. I came home, made a French bread pizza. Came home, talked to you guys for a little while. Then I made a French bread pizza. Ate my pizza, and then we went to bed. Go find your own receipts. Oh, well, Queen Bella. That could be problematic should one decide to use some AI and make their own receipts. That could be horribly problematic. Why are you AC? If I didn't attack you, where am I finding the receipt? Again, that leads me right back to the same thing that I said before. Broken people are bleeding all over others out here. Math is hard. Math is always hard, especially when you're dyslexic. No, it was Sinner. It was Sinner, Selma. You traveled to the mountains. Coolness. Yeah, it was Sinner. Oh, it's a spot on my phone. I was like, why do I see it on the camera, but I don't see it on the table? Like, what is that? It got wild, Selma. A whole bunch of people were up there. Multiple people went up there. He called Nunya names. He just attacked everybody. And even regular subscribers that went up there. Like, they'd be talking, and in the middle of talking, he'd mute them. And then he would insult them, and then he would unmute them. It was craziness. Well, people were telling him what they thought would comfort him, and it wasn't comforting to him. Oh, yeah, Selma. It was a shit show. It was on his cousin Charlie channel. And he did sound like he had been drinking, so. Which he probably should have went to a meeting instead of clicking go live. Yeah, and Doodles, I think that's because he thinks that's going to hurt her. But people that are secure in their marriages, that's not going to do anything. Irritate her, maybe. Oh, he was sober. God, he sounded like he'd been drinking, Doodles. Wow. I really thought that he might have fallen off the wagon. You didn't think it was that vocabulary last night? Just carrying her Santa Claus around with her. Yeah, he said he was, but it sure didn't sound like it, did it, Queen Bella? You don't think it was Drinking Center at all? I thought he sounded a little slurry in his words, but what do I know? What do I know? Uh-oh. Gotta put ice or water in Olaf. Olaf, you homie. You don't think that was very angry drunk last night, Doodles? Because I thought it was. I thought that was drunken rage, drunken anger, but I could be wrong. Yeah, towards the end he started sounding better. No, stay. I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not supplying or being made to pay for his whatever his choice is, right? So I don't care. What do I do for lunch? I don't know, Bree. He sounded a lot more angry. Yeah, I agree with that, Queen Bella. Listen, he's probably got unresolved issues going on. You know, something if you have a tumultuous relationship with a loved one that suddenly passes, that can be very hard. Because there's so much that's left unsaid and undone. But what do I know? I'd rather give somebody a pass for grief coming out sideways than cut him slack for just being an asshole. So Queen Bella, I don't think you contributed to anything. I don't believe you contributed to anything. I think that's all anybody wants for anybody else is to be healthy and happy. And happiness is as individual as, well, listen, Doodles, I still think that he had been drinking. The way he sounded, I still think he had been drinking. And we don't have to agree on that. But clearly there was something going on. Have a great day, Doodles. I don't know. What I do know is it's not my problem. Got my own. Hmm. Well, kind of make something crafty today. I think it's going to be a crafty type day. Don't know what I'm going to make yet, but I'm going to make something. And we'll make chicken and noodles later. We got those Klusky noodles to try. Oh, you keep hearing the Grand Queen squeal. And she's not even there. Oh, bummer, Brie. Isn't that crazy? Mm. I bet your house feels really empty, huh, Brie? Little ones have such a big presence. Very echoey, yeah. The neighbor that cut the tree branch down for me. I was standing outside yesterday with my head tipped over trying to get my hair to dry on the underside so that I could braid it so that it wouldn't be like soaking wet in the braid. She's like, "Can I have 5 inches of that?" So 5 inches of what? She's like, "Your hair?" Oh, sure. Come just chop 5 inches off. She's like, "I want it made into extensions for my own." Like, sure. Just go ahead and take 5 inches. Oh my goodness, Queen Bella. For a month? Oh, you're going to be up to your ears in kids. You mopped the whole garage? Oh my gosh. She just loves that Santa Claus. She's growling at it. Mason's like, "What the fuck?" She does look super cute in her little dress, doesn't she? Hi, buddy. It's like she won't get away from me, Mom. 3 against 1. Oh, man. Oh, man. And they have so much energy, Queen Bella. Oh, my God. Littles have so much energy. I'm paying for wearing different shoes yesterday. All right, guys. I'm going to figure out something to do. I'll probably be back. Oh, the first time away from their mom, too? Oh, my goodness. Oh, you've got the epoxy flooring in your garage. Did you do it yourself, Sunshine Lover? I've always wanted to throw down those little chips that they have that you put in the top of the paint. No. That's the only reason I've ever wanted to do a garage floor, was so I could put those funky little dots in it. It's pretty, but gets messy. Well, it's a garage. It gets all the dirt from the tires. And I hope everyone has a fabulous Friday. Kindness is free. All right, you guys. Be safe in whatever you do. Make good choices. And we'll see you guys around. We'll be back later. I'm pretty sure I'll be back later. Knowing me, I'll have gotten myself into something awful, and we'll need to talk about it. So, I hope whatever you do, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.